7 up front, COVID-19 putting a strain on a number of charitable organizations throughout the state as they try to keep their hard-hit communities fed. One of the organizations is Forgotten Harvest. And joining me now to speak on this is Kirk Mays, the CEO of Forgotten Harvest. Good to have you with us, Kirk.
Hey, how you doing? Good to have you. Good to be here. Thanks, Glenda.
All right, Kirk. Well, we've talked about it many a times, and the struggle is real, to say it mildly. We need to get that food to those in need. What is your biggest challenge right now, and how many people do you see on any given day?
Well, you know, Glenda, thank you for asking. Since the beginning of the pandemic, we've seen over 700,000 people. And, you know, just since July, we're averaging about 1 million pounds of food a week going out to the community. So the need has been tremendous, and it's only been increasing, unfortunately, over the ongoing time of the pandemic.
Well, Forgotten Harvest, Kirk, an incredible force in helping to feed the people of our community. We know you have your own gardens that you pull from, but you do depend on restaurants donating food. But with business down, how is this impacting your supplies?
Well, you know, it's been rough, but we've been able to keep up the pace with so many people working together. You know, the supplies that we're getting from the CARES Act food, from our federal government has been helping a lot to stem the tide. A lot of the vegetables and the things that we get that are going out in the boxes have come from those. Unfortunately, we do anticipate that help is going to abruptly stop sometime at the end of December, and we're going to have to rely again on our grocery partners and some of our other partners in the community. It's been tough as restaurants are shut down and business hasn't been going on as usual, but we anticipate between buying food to be able to fill the need and working with existing partners, we'll take it one day at a time.
One day at a time. We do know that you've had a great relationship with Kroger. It was even a major sponsor of your Harvest Happy Hour Fall fundraising event. I had the pleasure of being part of that. Thank you for having me with you, Kirk. So grocery stores, they need to still maintain that major contributorship.
Absolutely. We partner with so many grocery stores in the area, as you know, and yes, partners like Kroger are critical in this time, especially when we're trying to figure out how to continue to keep our doors open and make sure we still have the food to keep the trucks running to help the community. You know, those partnerships with our grocery partners have been fantastic as they're still helping us out with the overstocked food and the stuff that they have that they need to get out to the community. In general, though, Kroger helped us with our last event as our leading sponsor, and they continue to lead the way with helping us with our mission in so many different ways. Thanks for bringing that up.
For sure. And how did the event fare for your donations last Thursday? Hopefully it helped. And what can people do to donate?
Yeah, so thank you again for helping. We actually experienced a very successful event. You know, it's tough for all of us in the nonprofit world trying to make sure we hit goals and continue to fundraise. So everything helps. Glenda, you are awesome. We were able to raise about $56,000 overall for the community for our food rescue operations and to support the farm through that event. You know, every year we try to get together to make sure that we can do as much as we can to supplement the efforts out there, just to make sure that we can have fresh fruits and vegetables for people in the community. So again, this year was a successful event. We were able to hit our goals, and I'd like to say thank you to you and everybody involved to help us get there.
Oh, it's my pleasure to be a part of, Kirk. Thank you so much. So what can we do from, like, our couch to help you?
Well, you know, we're always going to need the help and support of the community for donations and to help us with making sure that we can keep the food and the trucks running for the community. But for those of you in the community who'd like to actually come out and support, we also looking for volunteers. We still have personal protection equipment. We're still using a larger facility in Royal Oak to make sure we can ensure social distancing. And we have a few opportunities also in the community where people can help with passing out food. But in general, if people can help with lending a hand and sending a donation and just keeping us in your prayers, that goes a million miles for us. Thank you right now.
Well, we certainly appreciate you, Kirk, and all that you do through Forgotten Harvest. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll be talking again.
Thank you, Glenda, and thank you for everybody at Channel 17 for everything you do for the community.
All right. We appreciate it. Alan.